Hi. I have like 2.5 hours before I'm gonna go to my partner's, so I've just been, I don't know, fucking around, trying to figure out what to do. Anyways, hello. My name is Phoenix, and here's another life update. I don't know, I just felt like talking, and I was sitting here, I ate my Popeyes, I'm drinking my sweet tea, and, you know, killing time, and I just feel like, I don't know, there's this like pull that I feel to do something creative, but I have no idea what to do. Like, I feel like I should take a painting class or something, and just like, I feel like that's, I want to express myself through paint, but I anytime I've ever fucking done anything where it's like I need to draw something, I don't know what to draw, and if it's not perfect on the first time, you know, I'm like, I suck, I'm never gonna get better. So it's like I've never like practiced or done anything with like paint or art like that, but I feel like I've been getting kind of a lot of signs from the universe that I should be painting, and it kind of feels like I should. I don't know. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I just kind of wanted to talk about my headspace maybe, because anybody who's been like a part of this fucking little weird channel family that I've had for many years, and just I'm always going through changes. I don't know, there's stuff that's happening. I'm not static, I'm constantly in flux. And yeah, so it's been 2 years now that I've known that I'm autistic. I'm getting my genome sequenced. So on TikTok, because as everything in my life is fucking informed and influenced by TikTok. I can't help it, I'm addicted to that fucking thing. But it's helped my life in so many fucking ways, and I will never get rid of it unless it's banned, in which case I won't be able to use it, but I don't think it's gonna be banned. We don't need to follow this thought. Look, I have a new piercing on my face. It's the Medusa, the one that's right here. I'm on my 3rd week of healing now, so I can express more, but it still needs to fucking heal. So I saw a TikTok about somebody getting their genome sequenced, and they like got a report, and it like pointed to the autism gene. Like they showed the gene there. It obviously can help for all sorts of other things, because it's sequencing your genome 100%. Not like 23andMe where it does like a little bit to like kind of map your ancestry. No. They're sequencing the whole fucking thing. They still have like a month or something, like 3 weeks left to sequence my data, and then I'll get my reports. But there was like a mad discount on it, because like the full package that I got for $400, and it's HSA eligible, but it's normally $1,200 or $1,300 or something. So I was like, okay, I still have money on my HSA, I can fucking do that. So we'll wait to see when that comes in, so we can point to the autism gene and be like, look, here's the fucking genetics about it. Here's what I suspect I'm gonna find out from this report, all right? I'm gonna confirm the autism without having to get an official diagnosis that would be like on paper, because there's just lots of fucking barriers to that. It could help my doctors maybe understand me more if I go to the doctors. I did finally get the state insurance for people who are not employed, who like don't have income or anything, but I haven't really used that insurance yet, because it seems like it's impossible to fucking find a doctor that's in this fucking area. Anyways, those fucking problems aside, I suspect that I will see the genetic markers for autism, ADHD, EDS. I don't know what other things you can see. I'm kind of suspecting that it might come back that I'm intersex. So like I've been discovering lots of stuff about myself over the last couple of years. Like I said, the autism, the ADHD, the pansexuality, the non-binary-ness, and you know, figuring out that I don't identify as either a man or a woman. I'm just kind of in flux. I do tend to express myself in more of like a masculine kind of way. Like I don't like wearing dresses. It blows my mind that I wore dresses for so fucking long, dresses and makeup. I don't wear makeup anymore. And I don't feel like I want to. It's the weirdest fucking thing. And that's not to say that makeup is inherently feminine and, you know, not wearing makeup is masculine. That's what in the context of our society, that's what it's traditionally been. So when I'm talking about, I typically express more like masculine, it's through the lens of like how society attributes like masculinity, but that's not really what femininity and masculinity is. It's just we feel like we have to put them into these categories because the fucking society has imposed these fucking boxes on us. Anyways, I feel more comfortable in things that males typically would wear. You know, I'm pants and t-shirts and like ball caps. I like to have my bald head. Like, I move in more of like a masculine manner. I don't fucking know, all right? And I've been like evaluating my body. I don't know what this is because I have lots of trauma tied to like my appearance and stuff because of the way that I was raised, and my mother was so focused on me not being fat and like appearing feminine and, you know, just being ready for my future husband. Gross. Recently, I have discovered that the reason that I've never liked the way that I look in t-shirts is because of these things right here. I believe people call them boobs. Unless I'm wearing shirts that are like this, where it's like, it creates a nice, like, they're here, they're not going anywhere, it makes a nice line, I don't know. But like under a shirt, I don't like having boobs. And I've always avoided wearing t-shirts, and I stick to things like tank tops or, you know, just like V-necks and stuff that, I don't know, I feel like don't make my chest look like it does, because it's clicked recently that the reason that I have historically not liked the way that I've looked in t-shirts, and like remembering how I look at myself when I look in the mirror when I'm wearing these things, my eyes gravitate to my chest, and that is what I'm looking at. That is what I'm picking out that I don't fucking like. So I bought a chest binder. This was after I put on like 3 or 4 sports bras to see what it would feel like if I like got a binder and had a flat chest under shirts. And I was the euphoria that I fucking felt when I did that, man. So I bought a binder and I have been wearing it every fucking chance that I get. I think I need to buy a couple of more because I wear it so much. I consistently want to eliminate the titties from the equation. And when I have my flat chest and I wear a t-shirt, I feel unfucking stoppable. I feel so much more comfortable in my appearance. And so I don't know if I'll ever be able to have top surgery, but if that ever becomes something that is a real possibility for me to take advantage of, 100% goodbye to the fucking titties. And I don't think I'd keep my nipples either. I think I just want to keep a blank slate for like tattoos and stuff. But yeah, like, it's so weird how the relationship with my body has just like changed over the fucking years. And especially these last couple of years, where now that I know myself so much better and I can contextualize just everything about my thoughts and behavior because of the neurodivergence that I never fucking knew about, and now I fucking know about. All of this is not news. The shift in perspective and the way that I perceive myself and my body has just been so fucking crazy, and cutting off my parents and not having any contact with them and kind of healing on my own. And, you know, I don't forgive them for my trauma. I acknowledge that they have their own traumatic upbringings, which contributes to the way that they're being, and they don't understand maybe that they're projecting and like damaging someone. And you can't just continue to make excuses for the people who traumatize you just because they're traumatized. They still traumatized you, okay? And I have no intention of reconciling with them at this point or ever. I don't know. It's an ever-changing thing, but right now, not being in communication with them and taking this time to focus on healing myself, my inner child, and just like rewiring my brain to believe that I am worthy of love and respect and support, regardless of what I fucking look like or what I can do for other people, has been very difficult and very hard. Difficult and hard are the same fucking thing. Very difficult and very healing at the same time. I posted a TikTok a couple of days ago where I was talking about an outfit that I was wearing. The outfit that I had on was my chef pants from when I was a kitchen manager at Pluckers. I've kept those all these years and they are my favorite. I fix them when they rip. I created a little cinch at the waist so I can make them high-waisted because they still go all the way to my fucking feet like that. And it's real cute for the like goth vibe that I feel. So it was those pants, the binder underneath, a t-shirt that has Castiel on it that says my people skills are rusty, several necklaces that I wear all the time. It's a long upside down cross, a 666 with some little charms from a little walkabout day with my partner where we ended up getting that. That's a whole other story. That was a really fun time. I've began experimenting with mushrooms and it's also been a thing that's helped me gain clarity. That's where I got those charms from. And then I have rings. I have a spinning like fidget ring that I put on this thumb, and then I have a ring that goes on this pinky and another ring that goes on this thumb. So I have those rings and I just love the way that looks. I've been doing my nails consistently. This is my favorite combination. I've got these nails pointy right now. Favorite combination of like lavender, and I believe the topper is called Celestial Lights. It's by Hollow Taco. I get so many compliments on my nails on this combination in particular all the time, and it is my favorite. It's like a visual stim thing for me. I'll just look at it and just like see all the different colors and the shifts and stuff. And it's just like, it's really nice to fucking look at. And I try to paint my nails other colors when I do my nails. Like I usually do them like once a week or whatever they chip. But I can't bring myself to do any other colors. I just want to do this combination. So for now, this is like a staple in all of my outfits too. And then I have that denim jacket and like my my cap, which is like, my favorite one is a black and white like checkered cap. And like then my piercings and my glasses, that it just all brings it together. I got some dope boots. I got a pair of Timberlands from ThredUp because I like to get all of my stuff thrifted. And they were $60 fucking. They're like brand new. I feel like these people like tried them on and they didn't fit and they didn't want to return them or like so they just like gave them to ThredUp. I don't know what the story is on them, but they were in perfect condition. Beautiful like flower detailing on like the top of it. And I looked those up because they're waterproof and everything. Cause I was like, I know it's going to be a good deal because they're Timberlands. And I know that Timberlands are expensive. $170 the pair that I have. And I'm like, awesome. I got an insane steal on that. And then another pair of shoes, whatever. But with so those boots I feel like are gonna be in place of the black Vans that I normally wear, like with that outfit. But that outfit is when I feel like so much like myself, the most like myself. I just feel so comfortable and so confident. So this whole thing started because I was talking about the possibility that I might be intersex because I have been analyzing my body through this new lens. So from that outfit video that I posted another one yesterday because I was putting on this fucking romper, which I want to wear so badly because it is so comfortable and it is hot as fuck outside and it's short. It's like shorts, but the way that the waist hits me, I don't really like because I feel like it makes me look boxy. And then I have this area of my stomach that no matter how much weight I lose, it always just like doesn't look right to me in the fucking mirror. And I've always been very self-conscious about it. Actually, I'm gonna stand up now because I'm wearing pants that also accentuate it right now. So like this section right here, you can see it like sticks out a little bit, and like I have the hip dips, so it goes up and then in and then up more. And correct me if I'm wrong because I definitely can be very wrong about things a lot. But to me, it kind of seems like a male body. Like if I'm intersex, the way that my genes are expressing themselves, like I have female physiology mostly, and then this part of my body, like my shoulders are very broad, my chest is very broad, my tits look out of fucking place, can't wait to chop them off. And then that portion of my belly, like in my head, I'm just like thinking about, you know, how traditionally male torsos kind of look like that a little bit. So I'm thinking that's probably a good estimated guess to be like, plus all the issues that I have with my menstrual cycle, like it is not anywhere normal to how it should fucking be for like a regular bitch, you know? Yeah, so anyways, whenever that report comes in and I am done like deciphering it and figuring everything out, I'll probably make another video. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna post it on TikTok. So if you don't already follow me on TikTok, like just fucking follow me on TikTok, because that's where I am most of the time. And I need to get a job, and it's really hard because I didn't realize how actually like disabled I was until I started the process of unmasking the autism and just like actually paying attention to what my body is telling me and what I fucking need and just the things that I deal with. And I cannot even begin to list for you the things that have changed for me since knowing about the autism and unmasking it and getting to the core of like who I actually fucking am as a person and trying to do stuff that lights my soul on fire and fucking listening to my body when it needs to rest. And like the earplugs was like the first accommodation that I did for myself. Well, I first got these little like flare audio things that I saw, which just are like supposed to dull noise. They're not really an earplug for anything, and they fall out of your ears pretty easily. And then I lost one. Those didn't really help that much, but it did enough to where I was like, oh, I need to like look for something better than this that can help, because I really do struggle with that. And then I found the Eargasm earplugs after being online and looking at a bunch of different earplugs for like a week. Like all day. Oh my God. And now I literally sleep with those on. I cannot sleep without my earplugs on. I don't know how to express that any clearer. Can't do it. Impossible. I wear my earplugs when I'm in the fucking grocery store. A lot of the times now I've started wearing it just outside because the shit outside is fucking loud all the time and they're just unexpected noises. I've become so much more sensitive to light, or at least aware of my sensitivity to light. And like if I need to sleep with my eye bra on, my little eye mask, which I have done for like, I've had that eye bra for more than a decade. I don't know. It's been with me for a very long time. And like, I've always had like an incredible sensitivity to fucking light, and like the smallest little light, like I have to cover up lights that are on like the little power indication light on like a computer or something, where it's like just a tiny green light that lights up my entire room in my eyes. And so I can't, even if my eyes are closed, like I can still see it and it bothers me. So I have to have that fucking mask there. Some nights though, the mask and my sensory needs don't mesh. So the mask is too much on my face right here, and I can't handle even that piece of fabric, which probably weighs less than a gram or something. I have no fucking concept of how much that weighs. So it could be way less than that or more than that. You know, it's very light. But that bothers me, and I can't sleep with that. And then I have to like figure out how to, you know, cover up all the other lights so that I can fucking sleep. And even then it's hard. I struggle really badly with insomnia, and that's because my thoughts never stop. They never fucking stop. Absolutely never fucking stop. It's like I get no fucking peace from my fucking brain. And if I smoke weed, which I have to do in order to combat my nausea so that I can fucking eat, I have a very high tolerance for THC now, and I'm getting back into running, so maybe that'll help metabolize it out of my system more so that my tolerance will kind of not be like super fucking crazy, and I can smoke a joint and be high as fuck. But like, when I do get high, so if I take like too much RSO or something before I go to bed, and I don't fall asleep before the RSO kicks in, my thought spiral amplifies. And I become so much more aware of the infinite possibilities of everything that could ever fucking happen. And I just script like a fucking madman, okay? I script every single fucking interaction that I have without the fucking THC. With the THC, I am like, I should just write everything down. but I can't I don't have, like, brain too fast, mouth and hands too slow. You know, it's hard for me to articulate things. I'm not great at processing verbal information. So like stuff needs to be written down, or like I need you to repeat things a bunch of times and I have to sit there and really listen. Like your words can, like I can understand the words that you're saying, but not understand the words that you're saying. And then I have to like sit and like process out what you fucking said, and then I can respond. And most of the time I have to respond in writing, and it takes me a long time. It's very frustrating. My partner has like opposite needs in that regard. They're already ADHD as well, but they have opposite needs in the regard that like they're hyperlexic. They process things pretty fucking quickly, and then like they need to be able to like talk and hash it out right then, which I understand the need to like hash it out right then. But if I am not allowed time to sit down and write out my thoughts, I could say the wrong thing because my mouth is just like doesn't know how to keep up, and then things aren't thought out correctly, and I just end up like word vomiting some bullshit that hurts people, which is not anything that I ever intended. And I like words just come out of my mouth sometimes. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? It's become so much more apparent how much I need to fucking stim. And like whenever I watch my fucking TikToks or even my YouTube videos back, or just anything that I'm doing, like right now I can't sit still. I talk with my hands. I have to be fucking moving my hands or doing something at all times. If I'm sitting still, I'm fucking playing with something. I have crunchy things. So I've always really liked crunchy things. I've had issues with like binge eating and stuff, and I will just like snack and snack and snack if I don't have nausea and I'm like craving things, because like the stimulation of just like chewing, it's an oral stim for me. And crunchy things are the fucking best. And like these piercings, my nose, not really, because yeah, I can't do anything with that, but like my lip piercing, my tongue piercing, and this piercing all serve as like some sort of like discrete stim. Like this lip piercing, I do this a lot, where I just like hold the piercing into my teeth and just like fuck with it, and the way that it pulls on my lip feels really good. That's a nice subtle stim. I play with my tongue ring all the time. This one, once it heals, I feel like I'm going to be doing this a lot because I like this tapping. The way that the little back part hits the top of my gums feels really nice. So these are going to definitely be stims. I have a little fidget toy that sometimes I squeeze the whole fucking thing to try to crunch all of the buttons that you can press at the same time. But like, I have to stim constantly, and like I will sit there and I will like do this like it's whatever my body feels the need to do. And then fucking, I don't know, I have verbal stims all the time, where sometimes it feels like, you know, I just need to be saying something. I need to have like a specific note. Sometimes when I'm experiencing like the insomnia part of it all, a few weeks ago, I had an instance where I couldn't fall asleep, and one of the things that helped me fall asleep was like I felt the need to like hum, and so I was just like trying to find that sweet butter spot in my vocal cords where it wanted to rest, where it felt good vibrating through my body. I ended up humming Silent Fucking Night, which made me angry, but it was so I could get to the that note right there, because I can't like it's hard for me to find it without doing that. And that was the note that I needed to get to and hum until I could fall asleep and like soothe myself to sleep. And then sometimes it feels like I can't use my voice at all. Like the amount of effort that it would take for me to fucking use words, it's essentially a verbal shutdown. Like I just can't fucking speak. And it's not that I physically can't do the action of speaking, because obviously I can do that, right? It's that it's almost painful, and it feels bad. It feels like it's working against what's good for my body to be doing that at that fucking time. And right now it feels good to be talking like this. The feeling of my vocal cords fucking moving and just like expressing things is giving me this feeling that again, I cannot describe to you. I really wish that I had better fucking words to describe things to you. This video is all over the place, brought to you by my unmedicated ADHD. Oh, I had a thought. There was something I was gonna say. God, I hate that. one of the things that happens a lot and has become worse, because once you figure this shit out and you unmask everything, like the symptoms get worse. And it's because, at least I think, you're not utilizing those masks anymore. You've deconstructed those fucking masks. And so you're reacting how you react to things and not how your mask reacts to things. And so it seems like your symptoms are getting worse. And you go through like skill regression because, you learn to do things while you're highly masked. And then once you unmask, then you have to relearn how to do shit. Walking for me is fucking crazy right now. I feel wobbly. And I bump into shit all the time. I've been covered in so many bruises recently just because I keep fucking running into everything. What was I talking about? Before my ADHD erased my memory. That's another thing that I was going to start saying, and then I just started talking about skill regression. Now I feel like I need to sing everything that I'm doing. This is my stim right now. My ADHD makes me forget shit a lot. I have mad time blindness. Holy shit, I have been skipping time like fucking crazy. Like, I do not have to be high for 5 minutes to feel like 3 hours. On the flip side, also 5 hours can go by in the blink of a fucking eye. I oftentimes will talk about wanting to time travel through a situation, and that is because I can dissociate and fast forward, go on autopilot through anything that I want to. So then once I reemerge back into my body, the thing is over. It has been done. And it feels like no time has passed, but so much time has passed. That sounds like a symptom of dissociative identity disorder. We're not gonna go down that road right now. Let's deal with the autism and the ADHD. I used this phrase with my friend the other day. I called it weaponized dissociation, because the way that I can use my dissociation to get through things that I don't want to fucking do feels like I'm cheating, like when I used to run like almost 9 fucking miles, like 6 to 9 miles a day. That was like what I was fucking running just casually. 5 miles felt like a short run to me. And I'm like, oh man, I only did 5 miles today. I only ran for an hour. Bitch, the fuck? I hate exercising. I hate the way that it feels. And so in order to get through it, I dissociate out of my fucking physical body and just retreat into my head and let exercise me, I call them, take over, which is basically just autopilot. And I trained myself that when I get to a certain point on the little path that I run on, because it's like I run laps, I come back into the front and I change my counting, because I have a counting, when I'm on my first lap, I run around just holding this finger, and then my second lap, I hold it like this, and then once it gets to like 6 and 7, then it's like, okay, this is 5, this is 6, 7, 8, whatever, so on and so forth. So I zone back in to switch that so that I know what lap I'm on, and my hand retains that position for the entire lap. So it's like I've trained my body to just like, take care of the counting and like remind me when it's time to change the count, but then don't let me know that we're fucking exercising so I don't have to actually experience it. Yeah, weaponized dissociation. I basically have to like figure out weird ways to like accommodate my brain all the time so that just existing isn't the hardest thing in the world. I haven't been going for runs for the past like 3 months now. Yeah, because it was like February, so it's like we're in the middle of May, so it's been like 3 months since I've been going on runs. I just went on a run today and a run yesterday, but only like 1.7 miles and then 2.5 miles, like nothing. And I was very, very like, I'm just trying to ease myself back into things. The reason that I haven't been running for the last few months is because I haven't been able to feed myself properly. I was doing HelloFresh for a while, and so it would force me to cook because I had that deadline of there's another box coming next week. I need to use these ingredients before they go bad. The recipes are very easy and I can just fucking do them. But then I got to the point of skill regression where I no longer could cook for myself. It's not that I don't have the ability to cook, it's that I literally cannot force myself to do it. So, and then it was, I don't have any cravings for any other food. One of my safe foods, the Del Taco bean and cheese burritos, I got a piece of something in one of the burritos that I had yesterday or the day before or something, and now I can't, every time I think about it, I want to throw up. So that, my safe food is out the fucking window now. So I've got my Milky Ways until those betray me. And then I've just been, over those 3 months where I haven't been doing that, and so I've basically just been eating like fast food or like not eating and just like trying to catch up on my nutrients by like taking vitamins and drinking like protein shakes and stuff. I'm trying to have a healthy relationship with food and with exercise and with my body now. And so if I can't feed myself properly, I thought, then I wasn't going to push myself to exercise. So, because that's not good for your body. If you can't fuel your body correctly, then you shouldn't be like pushing it to like exercise it, because you could really injure yourself that way, and like it's not good for you. You can overexert. And I continued to lose weight even though I stopped running, because I was not eating, basically. Like, I might eat one time a fucking day if I can muster the fucking appetite, which is really hard. So that's where the weed comes in. I started smoking weed again instead of just eating it, because I needed like a more immediate effect. And goddamn, did I miss smoking weed so fucking much, and now I love it so much. And I used to get so paranoid whenever I'd smoke weed, and now it's like I can smoke weed and go drive my car and go hang out with people, and like I could totally go to work high as fuck now. And I understand how people were able to function at work high, and now, even though I never was able to. But now, like, to get myself to take a shower, since I don't have the sweat of the running to motivate me to get in the shower, I would wake and bake, just go outside on my patio, smoke a fucking joint. That forces me to want to feel clean. So I had to go take a shower and get that all fucking prepared. It also helps combat my nausea. Oh man, I was so nauseous the other day, and I was heading over to my partner's, and I was like, by the way, I'm very nauseous. So like, as soon as I get there, I'm gonna need to smoke weed immediately. And so I got there, smoked a joint, and then I was fine. Like, when I tell you this just immediately cures my nausea, I don't know how it does it, but like, I rely on it. And I have been so nauseous just all the fucking time. I am not pregnant. I swear to God, if anybody comments, oh, you're nauseous because you're pregnant, I'm not pregnant. I am not pregnant. I will never be pregnant. And if I was, I would abort it, because I don't want children. Fuck that shit. I'm trying to get my uterus taken out because it tries to attack me and kill me every single time I fucking have my period. My nausea has been a thing that I've had my whole life. I just haven't noticed it that much, or I've masked it, been able to otherwise get around it because people call you fucking picky and like whatever, and like you have to fucking eat. And so I've been forced to fucking eat shit my entire life. But the nausea has been so bad, and nothing sounds good. And like, I don't know how many of you experience this. I'm gonna guess a lot. Because if you follow me and you relate to me, there's probably a reason for that. It's probably because you struggle with the same things that I fucking struggle with. Once you figure out you're neurodivergent, then you start figuring out all your fucking friends and family are neurodivergent too, because especially autism, that shit's fucking genetic. So, and then you gravitate to the people that you are able, anyways. The nausea has been preventing me from like being able to eat anything at fucking all. And then sometimes, even if I am able to fucking figure out that there's something that I can eat, I'll eat it, or most of it, or try to eat it, and I'll still be fucking nauseous. And it just, nothing helps it except for weed. Which really sucks. But yeah, this has been a lot of rambling. I probably did not finish a lot of the thoughts that I needed to finish, but I'm trying to have a better relationship with my body, trying to give you a little bit of an update on where I am. Yeah. Oh, I was trying to make it, okay. Sometimes I just do that. Like, I'll just like repeat something over. I'm like, okay. Like I just get stuck doing that. I was trying to convey to you how disabled I now find myself being. And then I said that I couldn't list it off. And then I started listing all the things, and that's how we ended up here. I don't think that I can have a regular job again. The amount of times that I have shut down, meltdown, just absolutely not been able to function because of just one small little thing. And like, if I get overstimulated, it takes me so long to recover from that overstimulation. Like, it is fucking debilitating. It makes sense why I was such a miserable fucking bitch for a lot of my fucking life before I knew about this, because I was just overstimulated and overmasked and didn't know what was going on. And so I was just in fucking fight or flight my entire goddamn life and being overstimulated. And so grumpy and a bitch. Like, it makes fucking sense. I'm so much more of a relaxed fucking person now. Even though it probably doesn't seem like it, but that's because my mind is just going 3 million miles an hour. But anyways, yeah, I'm disabled. I cannot work a regular fucking job. It sucks so much fucking, and I can't get disability either because I don't have any of this. I don't have like a medical history of this. I don't have an official like diagnosis or anything. So I would have to, and the wait list for that is like years long. So I would need to get on that list and build years and years of fucking, unless somebody knows a better way, of like a track record of my disability, which it shouldn't work like that because people become newly disabled all the time, but you have to be able to fucking prove it to be able to fucking get disability, okay? I want to be able to be on disability so that I don't have to fucking work, or I can work, you know, in addition to like supplement that income, a small part-time thing that doesn't require me to fucking do something that I morally object to, or like, you know, you want me to sell something or interact with customers or just do something that doesn't have any fucking meaning, it feels like to me. You know, I need to do something that's in line with my passion, which is helping people, which is mutual aid, which is trying to facilitate Age of Aquarius shit, like making this a better place for people, because where we are right now is terrifying, and it constantly keeps me up at night because I just think about how things are so obvious. Like, it's so obvious that we shouldn't have to pay to exist on this fucking planet, okay? Before capitalism fucking existed, before we invented money and jobs and everything, people just fucking did what they needed to do. They helped each other. Like, okay, we're not going into all this, but yeah, I just get so pissed off all the fucking time, and solutions are very fucking like easy, and people are just like stuck in these goddamn like, oh, it's not affecting me, so I must not have to fucking care about it. We all have to fucking care about each other. We're stuck in this bullshit fucking system where they're trying to fucking have a fascist takeover because that shit has been planted forever, and people are just, including myself, you know, ignorant to it, not paying attention to it, thing or whatever. Like, of course that's not going to happen because that's obviously awful, so it'll be stopped. But if you don't take part in stopping it, if everybody who thinks that that should be stopped thinks that somebody else is going to fucking stop it, then it's not going to be fucking stopped. So we have to fucking take action to take care of this and be intentional about building community and relating to one another and taking care of one another so that we can take down the powers that be and don't have to fucking spend all of our time being hyper individualized because we're just worried about our own fucking survival because we have to make 3 times the fucking rent to be able to live in any place where all the rents are fucking skyrocketing all over the fucking place, but our wages aren't fucking going up. Yeah, I could be on a soapbox for like 10 hours. I'm gonna try to edit this before I have to go to my partner's. I don't know how much of an actual life update was in here, but there you go.